Welcome back to Ellerdine and welcome back to the channel. I think today might be a little bit hard. Oh, did I get that camera? Yes, I did. Oh, what a brown this is.
Hey, it's not that big one that's mine, is it?
No. That has chased the bung and took it off the top.
You cheating? Dirty tactics.
Shh.
Late night? Yep. Is that your pen? You look a bit Chinese, to be honest. Can I say hello?
I don't know what's happened there. Where's my bung gone? That's... Look at that for a tiger. He's a stunning creature, eh? Let's get him back. So, we are back at Ellerdine. I had the week off fly fishing last week. I went low fishing with soft plastics. That didn't go to plan, but I am back doing what I normally do. But I think today is going to be really, really difficult. As you can see above, it is bright blue skies. There is barely any wind, and I think it's going to be difficult. So let's have a look at some of the things that we need to take into consideration on days like today, and hopefully we can catch 5 maybe, but I think even that might be a challenge. Fingers crossed I can find a few. Let's start by having a look at the perfect conditions. Scenario, it's cloudy, there's a decent breeze, there's hatches of buzzers and other insects coming off, and the fish are up and down the layers, picking off food, no concerns whatsoever. But that's not what we've been faced with today. We have got calm conditions, very little wind, and bright sunshine. So let's have a look at how that's going to impact the fishing. I don't know many trout fishers that deal well with bright sunshine and flat calm conditions or little wind. Trout just don't like them conditions. Some venues, the sun rays hitting the water puts the fish down deep. Other venues come up to the surface and the swirl and that stuff, but they won't take your flies. It just makes them awkward. Saying that, I do think if you have wind, you will sometimes catch them. I think it's the lack of wind and sunshine combination that is the killer.
The wind gives you cover, it camouflages your cast, it just makes the fish more confident. But when you've got the two together, it's all about making the most of the opportunities that present themselves on that day. One of my more recent videos on the washing line was a prime example of how a bit of breeze makes all the difference. While there was some wind, I was catching fish, and soon as the wind dropped and became flat calm, I just stopped catching and I just decided to call it a day.
I started very quickly on Meadow Lake because the aerator had been on and there was lots of fish moving, and I did manage one fish, cracking looking tiger, but then they've switched off, so we've moved on to Cranny. It's the only one with a little bit of breeze. I've gone with the bung to start with. I do have another rod set up, so let's go through them.
So my go-to normally in flat, calm, bright conditions is the bung, but not the setups I'd use in winter with really bright egg flies and garish chamois worms and things. I tend to really fine tune it a lot more. Just fish one fly, something like a cat bug or a dog bollocks, or even just a single buzzer. Just something that's going to sit there, look non-intrusive, and if a fish comes past it, they might take a mouthful. We do live in Britain, and 1 minute we can have bright sunshine, no wind, and then all of a sudden a breeze picks up and we get some cloud cover. So I do always have a second rod set up, and being spring, I can't not have a buzzer cast. So that's the other rod I've got with me today. It's currently on a washing line, but I will go straight line if needed, or I think it'll be a better option because them fish may be sitting a little bit deeper still.
Being mobile is going to be key today. Had 20 minutes in that first peg on Cranny Moor, not had a touch. Just got to keep moving until you find a pod of fish that's willing to have a go. On days like this, if you stay static and don't move from pegs very often, you just shoot yourself in the foot. If there's space to move, give it 20-30 minutes, no indications, get on your bike, find a new peg, try again. I've put a little cat bug on under the bung and I've moved on to Lake Moor behind me. I can hear quite a few fish by the aerator, probably because it's been on overnight. I've stuck with a bung at the moment because I'm a big believer in hard days fishing methods that are static or cause as little disturbance as possible. I really don't think thrashing the water, pulling lows is the way to go. The fish are not comfortable. You should want to give them the option rather than trying to make them. So static or methods that require very little movement are definitely the way to go for me. Oh, Nod's got one on the bung on Lake Moor. Let's have a look. You've had that really shallow, haven't you?
Yeah. Don't know whether it stuck the bung. Yeah, it took the bung.
It stuck the bung, has it?
On top, yeah.
Oh dear, nobody likes to see that. There's a few fish sipping on here. I'm seriously tempted to try a dry. I mean, lots of trial and error to find out what they want to do. There are no indications on the bung, so something's got to change. There's been lots milling under the surface, but just not getting takes at the moment. I just got this feeling if I put a small emerger over the top of them, something might come up and take it. Oh, you. made the change to dry. I just have one come up to it, so just cast into showing fish. Pop me Polaroids on as well. That's another thing that can be a massive advantage when it's hard. Just helps you see that little bit better.
Very quickly have a look at my dry fly setup now that I've switched to it. It's a 6-weight floating line, a 9-foot copolymer tapered leader, around 3.5 foot of 4-pound Witchwood silk mud, which is also copolymer, and today I've got a CDC emerger pattern on the end.
Oh, that's not good. There we go. It looks like it could be a blue, that. Oh, that's not a rainbow. Only got a size 14 on, so I'm trying to be as careful as I can. I'm quite a long leader. I've gone with quite a long leader just to try and keep it out of the way of the fly line, give it a little bit more security, give it a bit more confidence. Come on, in you come. There we go. It's a cracker, that one. First fish on a dry today. Let's get him home. Come here, off you go. Lovely fish, that one.
Actually took a fab on the pointers. Had a bit of breeze, so I decided to put the washing line on with buzzers and
first cast, a nice rainbow has took the fab on the point. Oh, I didn't feel like it. Oh. Catching coarse fish now. Mr. Rudd wanted to get in on the action. Got him out. I came on marsh after breakfast, but it's not right. There's flies and stuff all over the place, but the fish just don't want to know. It's flat calm though. This lake never fishes well without wind. At least with the other ones you can sometimes tempt the odd one, but no, this isn't the one today, unfortunately. I think I'm going to move back to Meadow or Lake more if I can get on them. Oh, he missed it. Oh, he had a go at it and missed it. You are? I've gone back to the white CDC. I caught a few on this morning. There we go. Switch back to the white CDC merge. Oh, it's come off. Oh well. It's amazing what some shade does in conditions like this. Opposite where the life buoy ring is, they're coming up feeding quite confidently off the top, but that's in the shade of the trees. Just little things like that can really make the difference on a day like this. Everywhere, look. You'd think you'd catch on something that represented that, but nope, they're having it. Just put a little brown CDC merger on, try and match them flies that are coming off. These are so buoyant, absolutely brilliant flies. I get mine from Alan at Fritz and Flash. There's a discount code at the end of the film if you are interested in any of them. Well, last roll of the dice, I've gone back to the bung because the wind is completely gone now. There's still fish moving around, so I've put it 18 inches deep and I'll just cast it right into the middle of them and I want to wait. Fish are totally static, which is unlike me, but don't see the point in moving it. It's going to be a case of hoping a fish swims past and decides he wants to take the fly underneath. Well, this is becoming incredibly frustrating because there is fish rising everywhere, but I cannot get one to take. I had a feeling this morning was going to be hard, but maybe not this hard. Not when I caught a few early on. It doesn't go under in the next 15 minutes. I'm heading home. It's over 20 degrees now and I do not deal well with the sun and the heat. I am northern and built like a small fridge. That's me done. It's been very hard today, so we'll see you back at the car. If you have liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. It's very much appreciated. And fingers crossed you've picked up something that might help you catch a fish or two in conditions like this. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.
If you do fancy trying any of the flies I've used today, most are available on the Fritz and Flash website. You can get 10% off by subscribing to my channel. Once you've done that, just pop in the code SSF10 into the coupon box and the discount will be applied at the checkout. Tight lines.